Hey everybody, gonna dive into this song. Wanted to say just a quick 20 seconds. I re-recorded this intro to say this because it's important. I think it's cool that this song and the title of it, it's actually about fighting those thoughts, those negative things. And I think it's just cool when you're playing this to know. I've read interviews with James Hetfield, and it's just important to know the reason they wrote this was because if that negativity's coming in, it's screaming. Best thing you can do is fight back, tell somebody. That's how you combat it. That's how you fight against it. And to me, that gets me jacked to teach it to you. I think it's a fun one we're going to learn together, so let's rock and roll. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be rocking out to some Metallica. Going to be going through the whole intro of this. There's some rhythm parts and some lead parts, fun to play along. I'm going to kind of just give you a little sample of what we're shooting for and then just break it down. So that rhythm is something like a... It's not something, that is actually how he's playing it, but then they're going to kick on the wah for the other guitar player, so when you hear that, the lead comes in with this. I'll show you how to do that, and then it kind of transitions from there. Kicks into a really cool transition from that final... Sounds really good. So let's dive into how to play it. So we're in the key of F sharp. You're going to kind of be in two boxes depending on if you're doing the rhythm, the lead, or both. But so a little more of a bluesy song than Metallica's used to, just because that you can get away with a lot more than just kind of the, I guess, the way you're going to solo and the way you could freestyle over it if you wanted. But that's where we're at for the rhythm. It's going to start off on an open E power chord. Everything's downstroked. So how we're going to do that, again, open E, bar chord to this F sharp, and then bar chord to the A. Now the B, back to the A. Now here we're going to go from that B to a C. So pretty straightforward on that part. That's really all they're doing. The only difference is when he plays this lead, they kind of do some crashes on that, but it's the same notes. So let's go through this lead for a second. So I'll kick the wand for a second. I may turn it off, but just to give you an idea of how it sounds. So that's how it starts off. We're still in the F sharp scale. So very simple in terms of like where you're going to play. Sliding into that. So it's really just walking down that scale. Instead of here, in the scale, he slides down. So I'm on the 9th and the 11th fret, so G string. The second time when the rhythm is doing, then it's, so instead of walking all the way down, you just return back up. And then the second. By the way, if you're playing this by yourself, it's kind of cool because you can let that A note ring, so it's not a, kind of just bleeds in, so it sounds good if you're playing by yourself. So it just repeats that. Then where it changes, then it's... So very similar, it's just repetitive. Then do that again. So the only difference is we're going back up to that, and then it ends on. From there the rhythm comes in, and it's... So typically with James Hetfield, it's all going to be downstroked. What I thought was interesting and really cool sounding with this one, instead of really giving it that meaty, there's actually a hammer-on twice, so it's... So those two hammer-ons just add to the rhythm and make it sound really cool. So again, so it's a hammer from the 2nd fret to the 4th. Right now I'm on the 4th and 5th string, so we're going to do a... Back to these two middle strings here, the D and the G. So, all that I'm doing is between 5th and the 6th, or excuse me, the 4th and the 5th string. So that D and the A, and then the D and the G. You can hear when it changes. So it's... The second time, again, and then it's, and that part's just heavy and meaty. That part will take you all the way through the intro until he gets to that first verse. So, hope you dig this. Make sure to check out the other videos. Leave me comments what else you want to see, and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Rock that journey.